Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Gearhauser, MD, with an important message. Too many doctors are practicing millennial medicine, and it's destroying America's health and stealing the joy from their lives. Millennial medicine is what I call the junk science brainwashing that's been quietly influencing America for decades. Today, I have great news for any American who's been told you're too sick, too old, or too frail to ever be healthy again. Friend, I'm here to tell you that's a lie, and I'm going to show you everything right now, starting with how 10 years ago, millennial medicine almost killed me. Now, I'm a board-certified MD, a clinical professor at the University of Arizona, and celebrities, millionaires, and professional athletes alike came to me when I worked at the world-famous Canyon Ranch Medical Center. I even hold 2 master's degrees in exercise physiology and public health. So you can bet I believed I knew a lot more about staying healthy than the average person. Just imagine my surprise when, at 57 years old, I found myself dying at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, all from junk millennial medicine. There I was, 6,000 feet below the rim of the Grand Canyon, when my worst nightmare came true. I was hiking alone, as I'd done many times before. As the blazing sun beat down, I suddenly felt a sharp pang in my chest. I dropped to my knees in pain. I was completely alone, and I knew I was about to die. I thought about my beautiful wife and sons. I thought about them having to identify my lifeless body in my hiking gear. And then I thought, how in the hell is this happening to me? I was just 57. And on top of that, I was a medical doctor. I ate well. I looked after myself. Heck, even my own doctor said I was perfectly healthy. And as I sat alone on the trail, the pain in my chest making it hard to breathe, I was scared. But I was also mad. I refused to leave my family to carry on without me. Somehow, I dragged myself out of the Grand Canyon that day. But the experience changed me forever. I realized if a heart attack could happen to me, a doctor with 3 decades of clinical experience and access to the best medical care on the planet, what if us doctors were getting it all wrong? So I started asking some tough questions, sifting through stacks and stacks of old research, and then I found the shocking truth. Long ago, doctors were handed 3 pieces of downright bogus research that became widely accepted by the mainstream. We didn't know it at the time, but just like a game of telephone gone wrong, we passed that bad advice on to you. And I'm truly sorry to report those mistakes may have robbed you of your best health in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. Friend, this is a huge deal. After all, I'm talking about 3 pieces of mainstream medical wisdom that everyone has heard from their doctor that are just plain wrong. Even worse, these 3 lies may be quietly wrecking your memory and even making you sick. Friend, that ends today, right here in this presentation, because I'm about to go on record and do something no doctor has ever done. Finally expose the 3 lies we've been telling our patients for decades. There's even more, because I also have good news for you today. No matter what anyone tries to tell you, I promise it's not too late to fix the damage and reclaim a strong, healthy, youthful body, a sharp brain, and limitless energy. Whether you're 58, 78, or even 98, you just have to know the junk science that could be keeping you trapped on a hamster wheel of failing health and see how easy it is to escape. And if you're wondering how I'm so confident about this working, well, it's because I'm living proof. That's me. I'm healthier, stronger, and sharper today at almost 70 than I've ever been in my life. And it's all because I started living life more pleasurably and ignoring the junk science I was taught in medical school. That approach has won me a lot of acclaim, and it's made the waiting list at my clinic very long. But there's one thing that sets me apart from all other doctors. It's my reputation for delivering groundbreaking natural solutions for the deadliest diseases we face, like cancer, Alzheimer's, aging, diabetes, arthritis, heart disease, and so much more. But there's an even bigger reason why my patients have lined up. The solutions I use are scientifically verified to deliver true healing. They're simple to do and safe. But for the reasons I'll explain in a moment, they've been completely ignored or written off by the mainstream. See, after my brush with death, I started following real science, not the lobbyists, drug pushers, bribers, government, or any money interests, and I still refuse to play their game. I realize that many people will call this information radical, and it might even make some angry. After all, it goes completely against what we've been told is true for years. But once you understand the powerful interests involved that twist the facts or defend old advice because they can't admit that they were wrong, you'll know why information like this video usually gets buried and why it's so important you watch this message until the very end. This could be your only chance to know the life-changing truth and to be able to share it with your friends and family too. I'm ready to show you the way now, starting with Millennial Medicine Lie number 1. If you've ever been told you need to give up red meat or eat a low-fat diet, ignore the veggie brigade and toss a big ribeye on the grill tonight. Despite what you've been told, your heart is going to be just fine, and you'll help save your brain. Here's the truth. Vegetables are an important part of a balanced diet, but the mainstream rule that all fat is bad for you is just a bunch of bull. In fact, the terrible advice we've been given about avoiding delicious fatty red meat could be giving millions of seniors dementia and Alzheimer's. I'm about to show you the smoking gun that exposes the truth about the bad stuff doctors have been swearing off for nearly 50 years, and show you how more of one delicious fat drink can actually rescue seniors from a terrifying diagnosis and even help build a super brain. How did this one get buried? Back in 1977, a scathing report about the American diet was passed down to every American doctor, only it wasn't delivered by any doctor or scientist. It came from Congress, led by Senator George McGovern. You might remember him. He ran for president on the Democratic ticket in 1972. Unsuccessfully, I might add. Now, McGovern didn't have a master's degree in public health like me. In fact, he had zero expertise in this arena. He was a historian, and a pretty poor one at that. McGovern insisted Americans needed to change their eating habits to a healthier vegetable-based diet, just like our forefathers ate. Wrong. Turns out that was just one big low-fat lie. Actually, the truth is, early American settlers ate 75% more meat than we do today, and their diet included very few vegetables since they were tough to grow and even harder to keep from spoiling. In fact, babies were fed beef before they even had a single tooth. And I'm still not done with my list of damning proof, because some scientists think that eating a lot of red meat is a key reason why our ancient ancestors grew such big brains. Meat is so nutrient and calorie dense, it allowed more bodily resources to go to brain development. And there you have it. Humans became super smart. That's right. A likely reason humans have such high intelligence is because we eat meat. But the senator forgot to mention that little fact. Instead, doctors took the bait, and suddenly meat became unhealthy, fat became unhealthy, and more than 43 years later, we're still paying the price. The mainstream is still at war with meat and fat, and seniors like us are suffering the most. What do I mean? See, right around the same time this low meat, low fat craze was introduced, I noticed a strange figure in the 1979 Centers for Disease Control, CDC, records. That year, 857 deaths were reported from Alzheimer's disease. But suddenly, Alzheimer's deaths started to skyrocket. By 1991, just 12 years later, that number had increased by 1,500%. But it was just getting started, because by 2018, Alzheimer's was taking more than 122,000 lives every year, a staggering 14,000% increase from the late 1970s. I'll say it again, 14,000% more people are dying from Alzheimer's disease, more than ever before in our history. Could there be an Alzheimer's connection to this so-called healthy low-fat diet? And is our own government to blame? Brave experts are finally fighting back against the lies and now saying yes. A high-fat diet isn't the enemy, but a high-carbohydrate diet is. Even the esteemed Mayo Clinic has published a smoking gun report. After following the diets of 937 seniors for nearly 4 years, they made a shocking conclusion. Seniors who ate more fat and fewer carbs had a 44% lower risk of ever developing dementia. Let me repeat that because it's stunning. The world-renowned Mayo Clinic found that eating more fat and fewer carbs equals much less dementia. But where were the breaking news alerts? The front page headlines? It barely got any coverage, even when results from a National Health and Nutrition Survey agreed a high-fat diet, lower carb diet is associated with faster brain processing speed, better learning, and stronger memory. I say that's just common sense. After all, did you know your brain is 60% fat? So why the heck would you want to put your brain on a starvation diet? Yes, in order to keep your brain strong, fast, and smart, and even help fight Alzheimer's disease and dementia, you should never deprive your brain of what it needs most. That's why I'm giving you my blessing to start enjoying real, delicious, fatty foods you never thought you could eat again, like red meat, which has been called the perfect food to help fight and prevent Alzheimer's. So feel free to grill up your favorite cut of steak rare tonight. Or if you'd rather eat it for breakfast, why not add on a side of cheesy scrambled eggs or sear it in buttery goodness? That may sound crazy coming from a medical doctor. The truth is, the forbidden saturated fats we've been told to avoid, like red meat, cheese, eggs, whole milk, and real butter, are all extremely high in choline, which creates a super nutrient in the brain that helps carry signals along brain cells. Think of these foods like delivering an extra jolt of electricity from a battery, because fat is the most important food for your memory. It's why I always say a fat brain is a healthy brain. So while you're writing your new Dr. G approved grocery list, I want to let you in on one more little secret. See, adding more choline into your diet and replacing carbs with more quality fats are both great ways to protect your brain. But what if you're already noticing your wife's senior moments? You're worried about her memory getting worse, or wondering if it's too late to turn things around. Underline this right now, because it might be the memory U-turn she needs. I'm about to show you how a ketone-filled drink made from a very special type of fat called MCT has been shown in clinical studies to improve symptoms of moderate Alzheimer's disease in as little as 8 weeks and dramatically increase seniors' brain ketone metabolism 230% in 6 months, which is a fancy way of saying it powered up seniors' brains, giving them better function and 230% more energy. That's something that no Alzheimer's drug on earth can do. Amazing. So what is MCT's big secret? Well, it has to do with 2 types of fuel your brain can use. Think of glucose as your main gas tank and ketones as your backup reserve. Well, as someone gets older, a slipping memory can be a big red flag. Their glucose tank is headed toward empty, which is something that can happen with aging. But science has found that when glucose levels start dipping, ketones can step in to do its job. And when that happens, a sputtering brain can come alive again. Take a look at this picture. It comes from the brain study I just mentioned. Here you can see 2 nearly identical brains at the start of the study, both suffering with diagnosed mild cognitive impairment. The one on the left is the placebo group, which means they didn't receive any type of treatment. And the one on the right was the test group, given a delicious ketone-filled MCT drink every day for 6 months. That's it. Let's see how they did. Wow, just look at that MCT-fueled brain light up. By the end of the study, the MCT group had 230% more energy in their brains, meaning their memory had more power to do everyday tasks, easier, faster, and more accurately than before. What a blessing. Meanwhile, the unlucky placebo group didn't change a bit. Worse yet, they scored lower and slower on certain memory tests than they did 6 months earlier. Yikes. The way I see it, if you know someone suffering with memory troubles, there are two paths they could take right now. They can wait and see if things get better on their own, but we saw how that worked out for the placebo group. Or, number two, they can do something about it. Give their brain the healthy MCT fuel it's craving and grow a senior superbrain. I think we both know the clear choice here. But in order to heap the full brain healing benefits of MCT, you must know the best sources and perfect amount, or else you won't see the same results. That's why I'm publishing full details from this groundbreaking study. Yes, even a recipe to make your own MCT drink. And I'd like to send it to you today in a report I've created just for you called The Secrets of Underground Medicine. On page 333, you'll find my entire scathing takedown of the war on red meat, including why red meat is perfectly fine for your heart, and fat is a must for a healthy brain and memory. It's all there starting on page 333, with enough facts to make even the most diehard vegetarian grill up a patty. I guarantee it'll have you cheering, "I knew I was right," by the end. And while you're there, flip over to page 342 for your delicious Dr. Gerhauser approved grocery list to grow a stronger fat brain, where I did all the guesswork for you, including the revealing forbidden stuff that mainstream loves to hate, but I say is actually A-OK. And the very best sources of MCT and where to find them in the grocery store. The answer may shock you. Plus, the Superbrain MCT recipe that can power up senior brains to work like they're young again. It's right on page 341 in The Secrets of Underground Medicine. Feel free to show it to your own doctor or let him borrow your copy. I know he'll be impressed by the quality of the research, and he may even learn a thing or two while he's there. To put it bluntly, doctors and our mainstream medical system are failing Americans, especially seniors, by learning from old medical school textbooks, packed with outdated knowledge, and blindly giving out that advice without questioning it. And it's just plain wrong. I know they mean well, but it's this ignorant way of thinking that's making seniors sicker. And it finally makes sense why, despite all our modern advances, nobody is getting any healthier. I say no more. That's why I'm continuing my truth crusade by taking on the sweat-soaked gym pushers with Millennial Medicine Lie number 2. Has it been a decade or more since you've last exercised? Don't stress. Here's the truth. There's a shortcut that can keep seniors strong, helping you win the battle against fragility without ever lifting a finger. But for reasons I'll explain in a moment, your own doctor will never mention it. Why not? Let's dive right in. Look, I want to start by saying I'm actually a big fan of getting outdoors, and there's no question that regular exercise is good for all of us, but I'm also a realist. And I know if you haven't exercised in a long time, whether it's because you're unable to do it or you just don't want to, you're probably not going to start now. And if that sounds like you, I've got good news. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to spend hours at the gym. You don't have to drip with sweat or ache with effort. You can stop worrying about your strength slipping away today, because studies have shown too much exercise can actually be harmful. I'm serious. Too much exercise can damage the heart, back, and joints. It can even kill libido, wreak havoc on the immune system, and mess with your brain. Not to mention, intense exercise can bring on a heart attack or stroke. But our gym-worshipping society doesn't want to hear it. They'll all have you believe that working out until you're red in the face is the only way to be healthy. And even worse, doctors and physical therapists are often recommending the very exercises seniors should be avoiding at all costs. It's not even rare. Certified trainer Alex S. specializes in senior fitness and sees it all the time. She says, I've had many clients whose doctors and therapists gave them things that are completely detrimental to their well-being. Things like crunches, running, leg presses. Certain exercises can even create new health problems. So if your doctor ever tells you to start doing them, get out of there as quick as you can and open to page 343 in your copy of The Secrets of Underground Medicine for the Truth, the exercise-free secret to preserve muscles even if you're stuck in bed. So how does it work? The secret comes from a natural amino acid already inside your body. Its scientific name is called beta-hydroxybutyrate. Now, that's quite a mouthful, so I'll just call it the muscle molecule because its entire job is to protect and preserve muscles by slowing their breakdown and speeding up their growth. But here's the thing, even though your body needs this molecule to keep muscles strong, it might not make enough of it on its own. That's why muscle mass drops over time. In fact, we naturally lose 5% of our muscle each decade after 30 until our strength plummets, and we start losing 30% each decade after 60. And when muscle mass drops far enough, it can lead to a dangerous cycle of weakness, feeling frail and helpless, scary falls, and eventually a total loss of independence. I never want that to be your story, and luckily it doesn't have to be, because I'll show you how it's possible to boost muscle molecule production and keep strong, healthy muscles with a safe, natural pill, even while stuck in bed. Just take a look at this. In a clinical trial, scientists studied 19 seniors between the ages of 60 and 76. Half of the seniors were given an empty placebo pill, and the other half were given the muscle molecule boosting pill. Then the scientists did something shocking. They put the seniors on complete bed rest, meaning they were asked to stay completely flat on their backs. And when the researchers checked their patients 10 days later, they were shocked to see the placebo group had lost over 4 pounds of lean body mass. But the lucky seniors who had the muscle molecule pill preserved nearly all of their muscle during the same time. Think about it. For 10 whole days, they were confined to a bed, and they still managed to keep 98% of their muscle intact, while the unlucky placebo group grew weaker and weaker in bed. Now, keeping muscle is one thing, but what about building it? And is it really possible to grow stronger muscles if you're over 65 without exhausting exercise? Friend, that's a big yes, because a second trial, which was a double-blind and placebo-controlled, considered the gold standard of research, followed 2 groups of seniors. And 24 weeks later, researchers' jaws were on the floor. The seniors who took the muscle molecule pill, and only that group, had improved their muscle quality 21%. You heard that right. They built stronger muscles just by boosting their levels of the muscle molecule without being asked to lift a single weight or do a lick of resistance training exercise. Finally, science has shown we can exercise on our own terms as part of a healthy lifestyle, and building strong, healthy muscle as a senior doesn't have to mean following fitness fads or dripping with sweat. So why isn't every doctor recommending the muscle molecule? I'm afraid the answer is quite simple. Either they haven't seen the science or they're too afraid to speak the truth. Maybe the muscle molecule feels like too much of a shortcut to them because in order for something to be healthy, it has to be hard work, right? Well, science has shown us that's just not true. So why let another day go by watching your strength slip or feeling embarrassed asking a neighbor for some heavy lifting help and worrying about becoming frail, feeble, and helpless, when an easy secret to preserving and even building strong, lean muscle is just a page turn away. Even if you're well into your 70s, I promise it's not too late. Your road to newfound strength, lasting independence, and total confidence begins on page 343 in The Secrets of Underground Medicine. And your chance to claim your personal guide is coming up so soon. Remember, in addition to full details on the muscle molecule, including where to find my recommended source, the exact dosage used in the studies, and 3 more of my easy strength-building secrets for seniors who are looking for an extra boost, you'll also be getting full details on the brain-fueling powerhouse MCT and the incredible drink recipe shown to re-energize seniors' brains by 230%. Friend, these are the exact secrets I use with seniors in my own clinic, and there's a reason why my patients will happily line up. The solutions are simple, they're safe, and they work. so my patients know they're getting advice that's easy to incorporate into their daily lives. See, I've found that when something is easy, you're more likely to stick with it. And when that happens, the dramatic results speak for themselves. Like 68-year-old Ralph B., who wrote to me and said, "Thanks to your advice, I'm feeling more energetic and I look and feel 10 years younger. My family has even commented on how good I look. God bless you." Thank you, Ralph. I'm so happy to see it's working for you. These kinds of emails from grateful patients never get old. And now I'd like you to have these same secrets for yourself without ever having to step foot in my practice or sitting on a waiting list for months, because I'm moving you to the front of the line by sending you my full, uncensored report, The Secrets of Underground Medicine. It's my way of fighting back against the misinformation and outright lies the mainstream is forcing down your throat and giving you the healing and independence you rightfully deserve. And it all starts with these truths, like millennial medicine lie number 3, an aspirin a day keeps the heart attacks away, right? Wrong. In fact, it can be a killer. Here's the truth. No question, aspirin saves lives when given during a heart attack. But I'm here to sound the alarm. Too many seniors are on an aspirin regimen and don't need it. Even worse, the mainstream has us convinced it's perfectly safe. They say everyone over the age of 50 could benefit from taking a daily aspirin. Well, the so-called health tip isn't just reckless. It's one of the deadliest health blunders of our time. And, in my opinion, any doctor who says otherwise should be stripped of his medical degree. Make no mistake, aspirin is a poison, and that's a fact. Did you know taking a daily aspirin is about as risky as driving a car or working as a firefighter? Researchers at Tufts have even confirmed it. Yes, even taking a low dose or baby aspirin regularly can be dangerous, because the esteemed Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, recently found aspirin takers are 37% more likely to experience brain bleeding. But I bet they'll never show you that on an aspirin commercial. Yet, doctors have had a love affair with aspirin for centuries. Many of them are still telling patients it's perfectly safe, and they should take it every day to prevent heart attacks or to protect against cancer. Wrong on all counts. In 2018, the largest aspirin study to date was completed, with more than 19,000 seniors over the age of 65 enrolling in the trial, and the results left the researchers' jaws on the floor. Aspirin that was taken to prevent heart attacks did not work. And to make matters worse, it was shown to increase the terrifying bleeding events, increase cancer deaths, and increase deaths of any cause. The results forced the health experts to admit there was no meaningful observed benefit of aspirin therapy. In other words, aspirin was worse than useless. In fact, it is positively dangerous. But I've already known the truth for years. I've never taken an aspirin regularly, and I never will. In fact, ignoring this mainstream advice saved my life when I had a head injury a few years back. Now, I'm sounding the alarm and warning seniors about the dark side of aspirin. Could it save someone you love too? But if you know someone with a family history of heart disease, how do you make sure they're fully protected? I'll let you in on an incredible secret. Found deep within the Bolivian jungle in South America lives an indigenous tribe called the Tsimane. Now, the Tsimane people are a bit of a head scratcher to scientists because they have one of the unhealthiest diets, and yet they appear to have the healthiest hearts in the world. Yes, even though they eat up to a whopping 2,700 calories every day, that's the caloric equivalent of 9 McDonald's cheeseburgers. And yet, the typical Tsimane 80-year-old has the heart health of an American 55-year-old. I'll say it again, their hearts are nearly 30 years healthier than ours, yet they eat tons of calories and have no access to modern medical care. So how do their hearts seemingly stay young forever? Researchers think their active farming lifestyles have something to do with it, but I have another theory. Their secret is a bit more shocking. Best of all, it's free. You can do it too. See, every single day, I believe they do this one thing with their eyes that could increase the amount of a natural protein in their bodies called PER2, making them virtually heart attack proof. And I believe PER2 is the reason why. Now, your doctor probably hasn't heard of this advanced PER2 discovery, but scientists have learned it's an important part of cardiac metabolism, which is a fancy way of saying it controls the cellular energy of the heart. Not only can PER2 shield the heart from damage, it can actually help stop the underlying cause of heart disease right in its tracks. Sounds much better than aspirin, right? But here's the thing. We may all have PER2 in our bodies, but we can't just take PER2 in a pill to get the protection we need. It doesn't work that way. Luckily, the Semen secret to naturally boost levels of PER2 is so easy and completely free to do. You don't need a supplement, you don't need to cook, you don't buy a single thing to do it on your own. As long as you have one eye, you can protect your heart. It doesn't get any better or easier than that. So I'm publishing everything you need to know on page 353, inside The Secrets of Underground Medicine. There, you'll find the simple eye trick that I believe the Semen tribe uses to help make their hearts virtually heart attack proof. Plus, all the research that shows how it increases the heart protective PER2 protein. The science behind this secret is so groundbreaking, you simply won't find it anywhere else. And remember, this is in addition to page 333, My Secret to Build a Super Brain, the incredible MCT drink recipe shown in a study to power up memory and make seniors' brains 230% more energized. Plus, page 343, My Easy Secret to Build Strong, Lean Muscles and Enjoy Lasting Independence. The muscle molecules shown in one study to strengthen seniors' muscles 21%, and in another study, keep bedridden muscles strong and healthy. And page 353, My Easy Secret to Build a Younger, Healthier Heart. The surprising Semen eye trick that I believe can help stop heart disease in its tracks. And it's all waiting for you now inside The Secrets of Underground Medicine. Your chance to claim it is coming up shortly. But before you RSVP, I have one last surprise in store for you. Since you're still here with me, you can see by now I'm a truth teller and no holds barred kind of guy. So that's why I believe it's your American right to know the whole story about our medical system. And I know I couldn't just stop with the truth about fat, exercise, and aspirin when there are so many more lies millennial medicine keeps telling us. That's why I took it one step further. Actually 74 steps further. And when you take advantage of this special opportunity today, I'd like to quadruple the size of your report and send you 323 more pages of uncensored truth and healing as my free gift to you. Yes, at no extra charge. I'm adding 74 more reports in addition to the 3 you just learned today, and bundling them together into one massive healing encyclopedia inside your brand new copy of The Secrets of Underground Medicine. I'll be revealing the whole truth about 77 science-backed underground secrets that have been ignored, written off, or buried because they go against bad mainstream health advice. What else will you discover inside your expanded Secrets of Underground Medicine guide? Nearly every health concern you could ever face is covered and neatly organized so you can find your answer instantly. Open to page 363 and you'll find the truth about costly knee replacement surgery. Spoiler alert, it's not worth it. And more than 640,000 people a year could be wasting their money on one. But if you're tortured by painful, aching joints and feel like they're running and ruining your life, what can you do? Instead of replacing a bad knee, I'll show you how it's possible to start naturally repairing it to be good as new. And all it takes is one little-known nutrient that boosts collagen to cushion joints and surround them in pillowy comfort. Study subjects saw life-changing results in 90 days flat. Sure beats painkillers or months of excruciating physical therapy. Just turn to page 363 for all the details. And while I'm exposing the biggest scams in the industry, wait until you see the truth bomb I'm dropping next. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You go to your doctor for a routine checkup, he tightly wraps a blood pressure cuff around your arm, and the meter goes up, up, up. That's when the nagging begins. Cue my eye roll. Friend, if your doctor has ever scolded you about your blood pressure being higher than normal, tell him the truth on page 367. It turns out that magic 120/80 number we've been told for years is just one big scheme to sell more drugs. But I'll show you the real number I follow, the one that's based on science. It's actually higher than you might think. And in case you're looking for a delicious and natural alternative to tame out of control blood pressure, turn to page 367 for full details on the Caribbean fruit that's been shown in studies to drop blood pressure up to 9 points and sink cholesterol nearly 10%, all in just 12 weeks. Best of all, this fruit is so common you'll find it in almost any grocery store right near the bananas. There's even more waiting inside your copy of The Secrets of Underground Medicine. Sun tanning has been demonized for decades, but a recent biology discovery is showing that a bronzed body doesn't just look great, it's healthier for you too. After all, it's a sign that your energy batteries are fully charged. But what about those dreaded age spots? Light-educated doctors like me believe the sun doesn't cause them. But the rest isn't exactly good news. Those brown spots on your face, hands, shoulders, and arms are actually warning you of something more serious. Still, dermatologists don't want to hear it. They'd rather sell you products to cover them up. But I say, get the truth instead, and open straight to page 373 to see what I mean. And while you're there, flip over to page 377, where I'll show you the powerful Queen's Flower extract that takes on diabetes right at the source. Studies have shown in just 1 hour, Queen's Flower was already hard at work to tame blood sugar. Within 2 hours, it dropped blood sugar as much as 15%. And after 2 weeks, patients have seen an average decrease of 30% in their blood sugar levels. Best of all, they've reported no side effects, and we're thrilled with lasting results for months, even a year later. Amazing. All the details start on page 377 inside The Secrets of Underground Medicine. My new report packed cover to cover with 382 pages of natural healing breakthroughs. I'm talking about scientifically verified secrets that mainstream medicine has refused to acknowledge, like the weird bathroom trick that can flush your risk of colon cancer right down the pipes, page 299. The one health food you should never eat if you want to lose weight. You'll be shocked when you see the truth on page 135. My easy secret to limitless energy, it's right on page 39. And so much more. And remember, these are bonus reports in addition to everything you've learned about today. The memory boosting MCT Marvel, my secret to building strong, lean muscle, the scientifically backed eye technique that can help prevent heart attacks. Plus, full details on the delicious Caribbean fruit that sinks blood pressure. The Queen's Flower remedy that takes on diabetes at the source. And more. I know you'll be blessed with everything you find inside The Secrets of Underground Medicine. Plus, you can feel great knowing that they've all been used successfully in my own clinic and double backed by science. Every priceless secret I've shared with you today and every piece of medical research that proves their worth is waiting for you inside The Secrets of Underground Medicine to spread the truth, to help you fight disease, rejuvenate your body, restore your youth, and live a long and healthy life. I can't wait for you to claim your 382-page guide and be blessed by the pages inside. And your chance to RSVP is coming up next. For the next 24 hours, I've reserved one copy in your name, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you can claim it now. As I mentioned earlier, your personal copy of The Secrets of Underground Medicine, including everything you learned here today, the truth about mainstream medicine, and dozens more healing secrets, is over 380 pages long and the product of 15 long years of extensive research. That's why we estimate its value to be $479. But $479 is not what you'll pay today for this priceless health guide. Not even close. In fact, you won't even pay the $99 minimum my publisher told me I need to charge. I told him, no way. And I arranged this gift on your behalf. Today, as part of a limited time offer, I'm going to ship you a beautifully printed and bound copy of The Secrets of Underground Medicine free. That's right. I want nothing to stand in your way of living a long, happy, and healthy life, especially not money. So if you're an American born before 1970 and watching this presentation, I'm insisting you receive a complimentary copy today when you take advantage of this special offer. There won't be any bill me later funny business, and this isn't an ebook or anything like that. It's a printed and bound 382-page volume that I'll mail to your home. I'm sure your family will cherish it for generations to come. So let me explain how I'm able to send you this $479 guide for free. Now, The Secrets of Underground Medicine is a powerful weapon that every American should have in their health arsenal. But let me introduce you to the most impressive weapon you can have at your disposal, something unique in the history of American medicine that not many know about. My private monthly report, Natural Health Response. Every month, I take my most valuable disease-fighting discoveries and reveal them in a new issue of Natural Health Response. Then, I email this bulletin out to a small group of Americans who can handle the unfiltered truth and who are smart enough to realize that the millennial medicine deceivers simply do not care about healing you. They only care about your money. The fact is, Natural Health Response is a goldmine for anyone who wants to live a longer, healthier, and happier life. Because every month, this private group of Americans gets insider access to powerful natural treatments and solutions that most doctors do not know, covering everything from diabetes to Alzheimer's, heart disease, chronic pain, even cancer, all in one easy-to-read monthly report, for less than you'd spend on one cup of coffee. And that's why I contacted you today. I'm inviting a few smart, independent-minded Americans to join my exclusive inner circle of Natural Health Response subscribers. If you do, you'll soon be privy to the most advanced anti-aging ideas on the planet, and the truth that's too scandalous to publish elsewhere. I'm talking uncensored solutions that can help with arthritis, hearing loss, insomnia, osteoporosis, and so much more. In fact, I write Natural Health Response especially for seniors who are looking for that second chance at getting back the health, strength, and energy of their youth. Being a subscriber to Natural Health Response is like joining an exclusive community of Americans who live younger, healthier, and smarter than others their age. And today, it's your turn. I'm extending a personal invitation for you to join my private Natural Health Response subscriber circle. And when you accept, I want to thank you with a $479 value gift set, your bound and printed 382-page copy of The Secrets of Underground Medicine, containing 77 exclusive and groundbreaking reports for helping fight cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, vision loss, ED, heart disease, arthritis, and so much more, naturally. Plus, you'll get details on all of my most powerful solutions for living well and living long. And it's free when you give Natural Health Response a try today. All I ask is a small contribution to help cover producing and sending your monthly reports. And I'll thank you with a $479 gift, The Secrets of Underground Medicine. Yours absolutely free. Yes, even shipping is free. Friend, this is the most valuable gift I've ever offered. And make no mistake, it's truly a gift for you. Your free guide is yours to keep, always, even if you end up deciding later that my Natural Health Response reports aren't right for you. So, are you ready to get started now? But before you tell me where to mail your copy of The Secrets of Underground Medicine, I've got one final exciting announcement. You see, the 77 natural breakthroughs inside The Secrets of Underground Medicine are still just the start of the life-changing secrets I have in store for you, because I'd like to add an extra free bonus report to your gift set. Since you're still with me, I have a hunch you're a free thinker and not someone who just blindly accepts whatever the mainstream media tells you as fact. That's why I know you'll consider this next gift, created exclusively for men over 50, another incredible blessing. Guys, can I ask you a personal question? If your wife is listening, ask her to turn aside for a moment. Okay, ready? Do you ever miss the days where you felt like a red-blooded American man? where your muscles were so strong they popped out the sleeves of your t-shirt, and it was easy to catch the eye of a lovely lady on the sidewalk? Ah, those were the days where your energy soared. You felt confident and virile, like you could do yard work all day, make love all night, and rely on your body to do whatever you needed it to, on demand. Remember when getting older was the furthest thing from your mind? If you're nodding your head with me, here's another question. What if there was a secret shortcut to getting back to the good old days, to reclaiming your youthful body, stamina, and aging better than every other man around you? Would you want to see it? Now you can own it with the easy, powerful, youth-boosting secrets inside my Alpha Prime Guidebook for Men. This report was created specifically for men well into their golden years who have been told love handles, low energy, low libido, and weak muscles are all a normal part of aging, and there's nothing you can do about it. Scientifically speaking, that's a lie. And if you're suffering with any of the symptoms above, you're not alone. And none of it is your fault. That's why I published the truth inside the Alpha Prime Guidebook, along with 12 potent, man-boosting solutions the mainstream refuses to acknowledge. Inside, you'll learn my top natural secrets every man over 50 should know, like Japanese armor weed that protects and naturally boosts precious testosterone, see page 11. The Indian stallion herb that gives you the vigor to go all night long, page 15. The shocking secret used by male celebrities, movie stars, business gurus, and famous musicians to give them an edge over 50. It's free, and it's waiting on page 25. What the shape of your member actually says about your health? Check out page 31, and so much more. Now you don't have to fear any terrifying disease or watch your strength, energy, and manhood slip through your fingers. Thanks to my second published guide, the Alpha Prime Guidebook, sent to you with my compliments, along with the Secrets of Underground Medicine, with over 400 pages combined, your new gifts hold something extremely powerful and controversial. If you know how our corporate medical system works, you can understand why they're so terrified that you'll get a copy of these books. You see, the secrets inside are powerful and safe. They're not toxic or addictive like prescription drugs. And best of all, they're natural. But the truth has been kept from all of us by a corrupt system, all in the name of corporate profits. That ends today. Your two gifts combined create a massive encyclopedia of disease breakthroughs, therapies, and unknown solutions that cover everything from nagging little health concerns up to the scariest diagnosis. I wrote every page using easy-to-understand language, just like I'm talking to you here. And I printed them with large, easy-to-read text with your comfort in mind. Think of it as a step-by-step roadmap to achieving perfect health. If you recently got some bad news, or you've desperately searched for years to find a real solution, or feel like you've already tried everything, your two new gifts could be the answer you've been praying for. With your free copies of The Secrets of Underground Medicine and the Alpha Prime Guidebook in hand, you'll be prepared for anything life has in store, today, tomorrow, and even 20 years from now. So, when you get your guides in the mail, open them immediately. Feel the weight of the 382 pages of health secrets and admire the high-quality binding and attractive design. You'll see your books are written in easy-to-follow language, and they've been printed using large, reader-friendly text. Plus, they're clearly organized by disease or health condition, so you can quickly flip to the section you need most. Keep The Secrets of Underground Medicine next to your new copy of the Alpha Prime Guidebook, and refer to them both often. Feel free to share their most valuable treasures with your trusted friends and family. With your new books, you now hold the little-known secrets to a life of health and happiness even your own doctor can't offer. That's an incredible power to have. I've already told you how The Secrets of Underground Medicine rips back the curtain on our mainstream, revealing 77 astonishing disease-healing breakthroughs, and, of course, you learned how your extra bonus gift, the Alpha Prime Guidebook, reveals 12 more potent natural secrets that every red-blooded man over 50 must know. With these secrets, my goal for you is to feel like you push the reset button on your life to decades younger than you are right now, and to feel like you're growing younger, not older, as the years pass. That's just the very tip of the iceberg of what you'll find in your private copies of The Secrets of Underground Medicine and the Alpha Prime Guidebook. There's so much more waiting for you today. If you want the truth about how to feel younger, stronger, and more energetic and happier, plus extend your lifespan by years or even decades of robust health while staying mentally sharp, full of energy, and sexually active, you must RSVP for your 2 free gifts today. Remember, you'll be getting The Secrets of Underground Medicine, worth $479, but yours free today. This groundbreaking report publishes the truth about millennial medicine and mainstream lies, and reveals 77 of my best of the best natural therapies for cancer, Alzheimer's, diabetes, and so much more. Plus your free 68-page bonus gift, the Alpha Prime Guidebook, including 12 of my powerful health solutions for men that are virtually unknown and unprescribed in mainstream medicine. Remember, we valued this entire gift set at $479, but it's yours absolutely free when you accept my personal invitation to join my Natural Health Response Inner Circle. Are you ready to claim both of your life-changing gifts now? In a moment, you'll see a button appear under this video. When you click it, you'll be taken to a secure order form where you can RSVP for your 2 free gifts and start your subscription to my privately circulated Natural Health Response reports. But there's one last thing I need to share before I go. You see, becoming a Natural Health Response Insider is the most important decision you can make for your future. So I want there to be no reason for you to leave without giving it a try. That's why when you subscribe to Natural Health Response, you take 0 risk. Let me explain. When you say, "Yes, Dr. Gerhauser, today," in a few days from now, you'll receive a welcome package containing your free gifts, including your 382-page Secrets of Underground Medicine book, your 68-page Alpha Prime Guidebook, a personal welcome note from me, and your very first issue of Natural Health Response. Open them immediately so you can access my secrets for fighting disease, gaining endless energy, and feeling better than you have in decades. Then, every month like clockwork, I'll email you my latest Natural Health Response report. Read it carefully to discover my newest secrets for beating disease, turn back the clock on aging, and regaining your zest for life. From Alzheimer's to diabetes, from back pain to cancer, from heart disease to insomnia, every issue of Natural Health Response is full of helpful, powerful solutions for erasing your most feared health worries and dumping the lies of junk millennial medicine. You'll look forward to reading every monthly issue, and how amazing you'll feel after trying my secrets out for yourself. But if for any reason you're not 100% satisfied with Natural Health Response, just call my friendly English-speaking customer service team and request a refund, and I'll immediately give you back every penny you paid, guaranteed. Not only that, I insist you keep all your free gifts, as my way of saying thanks for giving us a try. Let me repeat that. If you're not completely satisfied with Natural Health Response, if your life hasn't dramatically changed, if your friends and family haven't commented that you look fantastic, and if you don't feel better than you have in decades, simply let me know, and I'll gladly refund your entire subscription price. Plus, you'll keep the Alpha Prime Guidebook and the Secrets of Underground Medicine as my gifts to you, free forever. And this guarantee does not expire, whether it's your first report or your last. You are guaranteed a full, no questions asked refund at any time with no hassle or fine print, and you always keep your 2 free gifts no matter what. This first-rate guarantee is exactly why readers like Virginia D. have said Dr. Gerhauser has to be one of the most knowledgeable yet honest doctors in the field of medicine. And it's why I give you my word, I know you'll be thrilled with the underground secrets I'll send you every month in Natural Health Response, with exclusive health breakthroughs and powerful anti-aging solutions you simply can't get anywhere else. And no matter what, you take 0 risk for giving a subscription a try today. That's my personal guarantee, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a better one. But there is one catch. I'm afraid this invitation with your complete free gift set worth over $479 is only available right here, right now. This is the most valuable gift set I've ever offered, but with limited quantities available, you might not see it again. And if that happens, I'm afraid you'll miss out on the secrets my newest subscribers already know, like Mary B. from Davenport, Iowa, who said, "I love your book. I followed your recommendations to the letter. Hallelujah." And 80-year-old Sarah S., who said, "Secrets of Underground Medicine is like my Bible now. Thank you, Dr. Gearhauser, for printing a book that is very easy for elderly people like myself to understand." And 74-year-old George H. wrote to me to say, "I have the Secrets of Underground Medicine, and I think it's wonderful. God bless you, Dr. Gearhauser, for telling the truth. You're honest and trying to help people, not cheat and lie. Keep doing the good work." Right now, there's one copy each of Alpha Prime Guidebook and the 382-page Secrets of Underground Medicine reserved free in your name. I just need your mailing address so I can send your gifts right to your front door. But if you don't RSVP now, they'll have to be released to someone else. Please don't let that happen. So are you ready? Ready for your exclusive access to the Secrets of Underground Medicine, the natural brain-fueling super drink MCT, the natural molecule that builds strong, lean muscle for seniors, the natural tumor-shrinking nutrient 8, 74 more natural breakthroughs, plus your Alpha Prime Guidebook with 12 bonus secrets created just for men to transfer a senior body into an ageless stud. Together, this is your complete natural health encyclopedia that makes sure you always have the answer you need, whether it's today, tomorrow, or 20 years from now. It's time. Go ahead and click the button below this video now to RSVP. You'll be taken to a secure order form where you can claim your 2 free gifts worth over $479. And remember, your complete satisfaction is always 100% guaranteed or your money back. It's time to ease your fears of becoming feeble and giving up your independence, and get ready to embrace your new, longer, healthier, and happier life. Now is your chance. As a free-thinking American, you deserve these gifts, and you have absolutely nothing to lose by giving Natural Health Response a try. So do click below now while your exclusive invitation and 2 free gifts are still available. Again, I'm Dr. Richard Gearhauser. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Click below now to claim your 2 free gifts.